Hey everyone, so welcome to today's video. So in this video, today we are talk about that how VPN works actually. So we already know that VPN is often explained that magical encrypted tunnel that protects your identity actually. Honestly says, I'm not an expert in networking, but I know enough to explain that what really happens under that enable the VPN actually. So I'm going to explain that. So how the VPN really works actually. So in that from the scratch actually. All right. So let's think like that actually. So if you're going to connect with the Google, so that Google, so Google have your own IP address, right? So that IP address, something like that. I can put some simple like that actually. So in that 1.2.3.4, something like that actually, some simple actually. And let's assume my source IP actually. So that is called my IP. So my IP it's an like 6.6.6.6 like that actually. So this is really your public router IP, and it is not your private laptop IP. So I'm going to skip the NAT for simplicity actually. Normally, with no VPN, your client sends the SYN segment to port 80 that goes into the IP packet with a destination of Google 1.2.3.4, and your source should be 6.6.6.6 actually. And at the same time, Google replies back directly to with your destination IP like 6.6.6.6 actually. So so your laptop actually or mobile, so I can given that actually at the same thing. This is your Google. So in that you have your IP, and this is the Google IP. And so without VPN, so how it is performance, so you have your that 6.6.6.6 IP. So this IP, there is a connection SYN, so it will directly communicate with that, and it will directly hit the six that 1.2.3.4 actually. So like that it will be hitting, and once your request is sent to the server, then that Google server will be reply back directly to your local IP actually, not your local IP, directly to your laptop actually. So this is how that your source and server will need to work actually. So there is no production, and there is no third party actually. So directly your laptop communicating with that Google, and the Google directly will return back to the laptop actually. So this is how without VPN basically will it work actually. Okay, now I have a VPN actually. So I have a basic UDP based VPN. So if you use the VPN, that server IP, your server, that server IP, it's VPN server IP is 3.3.3.3, and the client still produces that SYN IP packet with the destination of 1.2.3.4, and your source IP is 6.6.6.6 actually. So what it done is, so your laptop, that means your IP will directly communicate with that VPN IP. That VPN IP will communicate with that Google actually, and the Google will return back the response to your VPN, and the VPN gets the response and it will be returned back there. So that VPN acts like a intermediator actually. So let me explain that simple term, so you can get a bit better understand actually. So I have a laptop. So in that laptop called 6.6.6.6 actually, and so I have a VPN. So that VPN, it's a 3.3.3.3 actually. At the same time, my I need to access the Google, right? So that Google will have that 1.2.3.4 actually. So think like that. Without VPN, it will directly communicate with the Google, and Google will return back to the source IP actually, that our local IP, that laptop IP. But with the VPN, so laptop will communicate with the VPN, and the VPN will be communicate with the Google actually. And once Google get the request, and then Google will return that response to the VPN, and the VPN will return back to the source IP. So coming to that, the Google doesn't know the source IP, source IP actually. So the Google doesn't know that source IP, and Google will know that only VPN IP address, and your laptop will know that which is the source. So that source it will know actually. So the laptop directly communicates with VPN, and the VPN will directly communicate with the Google. So this is how it will be work in that actually. So this IP packet, but your ISP saying your all the 3.3.3 actually there is a ISP is there. So this ISP, that means the internet service provider or Airtel, and some kind of mobile networks actually, network providers actually. So the network providers, they will completely know that you connecting with the VPN, that VPN connecting with the Google. So all the things done from the using the ISP portal actually. So this all the things will be get encrypted actually, because if you search something, that something thing VPN not knows. So that's why if you send the request to the VPN, that request will be encrypted actually. And once the response get from the source, that source also encrypted, and that encrypted it will be sending to the laptop. So it will be end to end encryption will it happen actually. So this is how that VPN will it work actually. So this is the small thing I want to share with you guys actually. So this is how the VPN basically will work, but there is a lot of VPN concepts is there actually. But so this is how I want to share with you. So hope you guys you really like that video. If you really like that video, please subscribe my channel for more videos like this in the future. If you have any queries, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm happy to respond. And let's see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.